tournament paintball players' organization of choice. Not only do the tournaments sell out, the world's best pro teams know they must play this year to qualify for 2005. With back-to-back victories in Tampa and Denver, Infamous has become the team to beat, and a victory here in Las Vegas would cement their reputations as big game winners. Overall points and a purse prize of over $100,000 are the jackpot. So pressure up your tanks, fill your paint pods, and put on your masks. This is the Super 7 World Series, only on FSN. Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, on the grounds of UNLV's Sam Boyd Stadium for the fourth stop on the National Professional Paintball League Super 7 World Series. Hi, everybody. I'm Artie Edmonds, alongside Rocky Cagnoni. Now, Rocky, this is an incredible venue for paintball, isn't it?
Absolutely. NPPL knows how to put on an event. They have great reffing. They take care of the players. The venues that they pick are unbelievable. I mean, that's the main reason why the event sells out every time.
Well, let's talk about the team of the moment. Team Infamous. They made their NPPL Pro Ranks debut in Tampa and walked away with a win, beating defending champions Dynasty. They also won in Denver, but it wasn't as easy for them that time.
Totally. Every pro team that played in Denver took it up a notch. To make the finals, you had to post big scores. Excessive looked good the whole tournament. They beat Infamous in game one. Infamous came back, won the next two, and took their second event win.
All the teams are going to have to step it up here in Vegas, and it all boils down to the Commander's Cup final event in San Diego, California, where the top 5 results are used to judge every team's overall score. And as it sits right now, Dynasty's still on top, despite a second-place finish in Tampa and a third-place finish in Denver. Well, let's check in with the third member of our team, our very own Tony Johnson. Tony, how's it looking where you are?
It looks great down here in the expo area. Thanks, Artie. But what really impresses me is the fields. The UNLV staff has done an incredible job of keeping the grass ready for this weekend's event. Weather-wise, the hot desert sun will definitely take its toll. 100-degree heat and high humidity have made dehydration a serious concern. With that, let's look at the prelims.
Well, despite the overwhelming heat, pro teams from around the world arrived in Vegas in hopes of making the 2004 top 18 before season end. Teams like London Tigers, England's longest established paintball team. Top-ranked teams from around the U.S. continue to join the ranks, such as the New York Raiders. But the team causing the biggest stir in the prelims was Entourage, a second team made from the Dynasty stable.
This is our first event here under Entourage. We're a pro team. We're a sister team to Dynasty. We have a larger squad for X-Ball, and a lot of players weren't getting a chance to play the 7-man when they're some of the best players in the world and they can play for any team they want. So the organization decided to be in the best interest of the organization that we have a second 7-man team to finish out the season.
Once again, making the quarters was Bob Long's Ironman, finishing 5th in the prelims, just behind Arsenal, Reds Hurricanes, and the only teams to go undefeated in 2 days of prelim competition, Dynasty and Avalanche.
Excessive, Entourage, New York Raiders, Infamous, and Jack's Warriors also made it into the quarters. But only the top 4, Dynasty, Infamous, Excessive, and Entourage, would move on to the semis. Here's a look at our quarterfinal results. Stay with us. Up next, the new Angel Speed is unveiled, and teammates battle it out as Entourage and Dynasty meet in the semis. The NPPL Super 7 World Series is being brought to you by WDP, makers of the Angel, the most advanced paintball markers in the world. By Kingman, when you are fearless, when you are powerful, you are unstoppable. Kingman, unstoppable. And by Tipman, manufacturing high-performance paintball markers and accessories since 1986.
Although the grasshopper is caught in a trap, it will ferociously defend itself. It will fight aggressively with fierce determination. Its unwavering courage will carry it through a battle of any length. Watch as the spider moves in. The grasshopper will counter with, "Holy, did you see that?"
We chase no one. Get your heart pounding with a Tibman.
Welcome back to FSN, Las Vegas, Nevada, and stop number 4 of the NPPL Super 7 World Series.
Well, we're in the middle of our second year of the NPPL Super 7 World Series. We're at the 4th leg in Las Vegas, Nevada. The sport has now grown to where we have maxed out the capacity of teams that we can take. We run 5 fields, 162 teams from all over the world are competing here at this event. In 2003 and 2004, our pro division is open. We allowed any team to sign up and become pro. Next year, 2005, we limited the top pro teams to 8 teams. The reason for limiting it to 18 teams is we want to make a true circuit out of the pro division. Right now, anybody can sign up and be pro, and what we want is the best competition from around the world. We have teams from like the London Tigers, Worms from France. They're here today trying to gain points to make it into that top 18. They may not take first place or get in the finals, but they definitely want to get the seed points so that they can be one of the top 8 teams in the pro division for next year. We have raised the bar of tournament competition over all other circuits out there. The NPPL, under the Rules Committee, the referee training program, has basically become the governing body of paintball. And we're very proud of that, and we're going to continue to, improve upon our events, improve upon the rules, how the game is played and structured. We'd like to make this sport an Olympic sport. There's no reason why it has all the attributes of other sports that compete in the Olympics, and it's truly a global game that everybody can participate and play.
Now let's go down on the grass. The championship field here in Las Vegas, more than any other, is set up for players to move into forward positions. Our very own Rocky Cagnoni illustrates how to take advantage of those key front bunkers, starting with the small taco and the snake.
All right, what we got here is the front player spot on the spectator side. Players are gonna run out, dive into the small taco, put in their rear, they're gonna wrap, and they're gonna try to slide into the snake, crawl up. As you see, there's going to be a lot of bunkers. So a lot of these players, they're going to have multiple targets, and they're going to be ghosting each bunker here.
Another valuable piece of real estate will be the center half moon.
These players are going to be diving in, shooting the stand-up, crossing over, shooting the back stand-up and the taco, and possibly the snake if they do try to make it. But it's going to be usually the back stand-up, taco, and then they might even play over the top, shoot that back left.
And finally, the 50-yard line stand-up.
All right, something new on the Super 7 NPPL field is that big brick in the middle. People are going to be running to it. They're going to feel warm and fuzzy inside when they get here. But this is where all the run-throughs are going to happen, right here, just like this. Just like that, and that could win the game right there.
Yo, this is Rocky Cagnoni. You've been down on the grass.
Time now for highlights from the semifinals. Semi 1 featured Infamous and Excessive, our 2 finalists from Denver. Excessive lost that match, and they were hungry for some payback.
Infamous lost Lamberson and Foul on the breakout in Game 1, while Excessive team remained intact. Infamous lost 2 more players from the backfield, and then Excessive began launching attacks at Lasoya and Kopkop, who were deep in the red zone. Once they were gone, Telford and Eberle closed out the game.
Game 2 got messy.
In the closing moments, Brian Fowl, Travis Lemansky, and Chris Lasoya were able to hit the 3 remaining Excessive players. And it happened so fast that the refs were still making their calls when Lemansky came in and made sure the excessive players were covered with paint. Lemansky was pulled and the cooler heads prevailed, with Infamous taking the win with only Lasoya standing.
Well, there's nothing better than a heated Game 3 decider.
Late in the game, the key play was triggered by Nicky Cuba's run-through. Nicky shot Rusty Glaze out of the middle of the red zone, and in the chaos, Brandon Lamerson was shot out by a teammate. It came down to Telford and Lapid versus Lemansky and Fowl. Lemansky got shot moving into the red zone, and a 1-for-1 ended the match.
You know, everyone's fired up. We came in that last game, you know, having a loss, but we just turned it up and we want to be in that finals. You know, we want that first place. We're hungry. Had a close chance in Denver against Infamous. They put us out. Returned the favor.
Semi 2 was a win-win situation between Dynasty and Dynasty's other team, Entourage. Either way, someone from Dynasty was going to be in the final.
Overall feeling's good. We didn't make the finals last tournament because of a little mental error, so we're back in the finals this tournament, back where we feel we belong. So time to go get paid. Having our two teams together, it's just nice having a whole bunch of good players, not sitting and watching around tournaments. You know what I mean? It's nice to have them playing, shooting the people up, just being there. They're just with us. Everybody, we're all together.
Hey, what up? I'm Maximus from Team Joy Division. I'm here to demonstrate this new beauty, the Speed 05. Check it out. Angel, baby.
Well, this is the new Angel Speed, the Speed 05.
Yeah, I got the new Speed this event. We had a big unveiling party Thursday for it.
There's a lot of people who are familiar with the Fly will recognize certain elements with the gun. It has the same engine, which is capable of 31 balls a second.
It's good. It's a reliable gun for a decent price, fast, and it's going to rip right out of the box.
It has a proven Angel Eye system.
Turn it on, let it rip. It's just rolling. I didn't break a ball all weekend.
The main difference between this gun and the Fly is the trigger. It works with dual polarity magnets. The magnet at the back here actually pushes the trigger forward to return the stroke, and the magnet at the front pulls it up. So what you've got is two magnets working in the same direction to pull the trigger and get a very fast return on the trigger stroke. And to be honest, it's amazing to see this kind of performance in a gun that retails for under $1,000.
Yeah, it's got a new foregrip, some new internals, lighter, faster, you know, cut the fat.
Where we manufacture the Angels in Birmingham, Birmingham actually has a very long history of firearm manufacture. Since about the 18th century, there's companies like Purdy who make very high quality shotguns. And being from Birmingham and making paintball markers, we wanted to carry on that tradition and just make the best possible paintball marker that we could.
Stay with us. When the NPPL returns, the finals begin on FSN.
We chase no one. Get your heart pounding with a Tibman.
Yeah, go, 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 go. Oh, yeah. Damn, that was really fast. Yeah, really fast at missing the target. Check this out. Speed and accuracy. The Carnivore's a real marker. Ha! Ditch the blender! Ha! I'll show you a blender. Damn.
Welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada. Sam Boyd Stadium and stop number 4 of the NPPL Super 7 World Series on FSN. I'm Artie Edmonds along with Rocky Cagnoni. Well, it's time for the pro final. And for more, let's go to Tony.
Thanks, guys. In an NPPL tournament game, we always have 9 refs on the field. During the finals, we upped that number to 15 to ensure the fairest, safest game as possible. These teams are ready to go. Let's go to the finals.
Well, head ref Dan Perez in the middle of his 2 field judges talking about assignments. They'll have their hands full on this one, Rocky.
Totally, Artie.
Well, Dynasty's back in the final after a 3rd place showing in Denver and 2nd in Tampa. Looking at their roster, Tyler Mashad played for Excessive in Denver, and now we switch to Dynasty. What do you think about that, Rocky?
For what I heard, Tyler was a thorn in Dynasty's side in Denver. So, you know what I say, if you can't beat him, join him.
Or recruit him, right? Excessive has put together another solid showing after taking 2nd place in Denver. Check out Matty Marshall and Thomas Taylor getting it ready for the match here. A little adrenaline to heighten the senses, right, Rocky?
Yeah, these guys just want to win. They got big Rich Telford back in the lineup after watching from the sidelines in Denver. The new guy, Jesse Lapid, has already been a factor in the semis. Let's see what he does in the finals.
All right, well, we're ready for our best of 3 game pro final with $20,000 going to the winning team. This should be interesting. And here's Dan Perez getting us into our 10-second countdown. Big first game right here.
Huge. Both of these teams want it really bad. Excessive, they want to do something here.
Well, they have the chance to set the tone.
Oh, and the game is on.
Oliver Lang getting hit on the breakout.
Oh, Eberle gets cyclops. Thomas Taylor gets taken out of the middle, too. Oh, and I think Big Rich is also hit.
That's right, Rich Telford, he gets pulled, so we're 6-4 right now.
Brian Cole, sporting Rouse jersey, bumps out Snake's Eye Taco.
And say goodbye, Matty Marshall, he just gets yanked.
He just got some paint, man, courtesy of Ryan Greenspan.
6-3 Dynasty. And there goes Frazier up into the red zone.
Playing that big stand-up. There's Martinez working on Jesse Lapid. Oh, he shot out 6-2.
This is really going Dynasty's way right now, Rocky.
BC just popped out, shot Nicky Cuba. Davey swings to the outside, back right corner. 6-on-1, man. Hey, look out, take it, get out of there.
And here comes Frazier in to collect the flag for Dynasty. Dynasty's gonna take the match.
Wow, that's the Dynasty that I remember right there.
And they only lost 1 man, Oliver Lang, on the breakout. 6 bodies standing.
Wow, 99-3 final score.
And check this out, Rocky. Talk about a slap in the face. That game took less than a minute. For those of you who missed that 1 hot minute, let's run it down again. Rocky?
Classic Dynasty domination. Despite losing Ollie on the breakout, quickly shot 3 excessive players from their primary positions. Eberle, Telford, Taylor, and Marshall were all eliminated. Brian Cole worked in the snake and took out Nicky Cuba. But by that time, it was 6-on-1. Even though Davey bumped out, Brian Cole was in the snake waiting for him. Not gonna happen.
Well, stay with us. We'll see if Excessive has an answer for Dynasty's wicked attack as the NPPL Super 7 World Series continues on FSN.
Though the grasshopper is caught in a trap, it will ferociously defend itself. It will fight aggressively with fierce determination. Its unwavering courage will carry it through a battle of any length. Watch as the spider moves in. The grasshopper will counter with,
"Holy, did you see that?"
NPPL Super 7 World Series has been brought to you by Kingman. When you are fearless, when you are powerful, you are unstoppable. Kingman, unstoppable. By Tipman, manufacturing high-performance paintball markers and accessories since 1986. And by WGP. We got your back, on and off the field. Welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada, and the National Professional Paintball League Super 7 World Series. I'm Artie Edmonds along with Rocky Cagnoni. The Pro Consolation final between Infamous and Entourage decided 3rd and 4th place.
Game 1 saw Infamous press hard up the middle and lose Chris Soil early. They managed to keep their game plan together, and Entourage was whittled down to a solo Garrett Maxwell versus Glaze, Fow, and Lamberson. Garrett shot Glaze, but Game 1 went to Infamous. Game 2 was a display of precision by Infamous. Adam Johnson charged into the red zone on the breakout and shot Entourage's Mike Kodak. 45 seconds later, Infamous had chalked up a perfect 100-point game and clinched 3rd place.
And congratulations to Infamous. But now it's time for Game 2 of our final match between Dynasty and Excessive. Game 1, Rocky, had to be considered a blowout for Dynasty, and I'm sure that Excessive won't let Game 2 be that easy. With 20 grand on the line, a packed house, I mean, there's a huge opportunity here.
All eyes are definitely on this game right here. 10-second warning.
Dan Perez, our head referee down there on the field.
And the game is on. Clean breakout by both teams. Oh, Excessive's Thomas Taylor makes it into the red zone. That means there's going to be a lot of added pressure in the middle.
Added pressure on Dynasty for sure. Definitely an Excessive advantage.
Here comes Alex Frazier moving up, sliding into that half moon. Trying to open up that middle. Neil Everly shooting down the tape. Oh! Shoots his former teammate, Tyler Rashad.
That gives Excessive the advantage, 7-6. Wow. Oh, that was Lapid, just got shot out of the taco.
Tied up, 6-all.
That was BC from Dynasty, took him out.
Thomas Taylor right here, he's got to watch that middle, make sure no one makes it that stand-up. That's where a lot of damage is coming from, the games we've been watching. Ref goes over, he's checking Martinez.
And he's gone.
Oh, my goodness.
That's right, 5-6 Excessive.
Rich Telford, Phil Jesse Lapid's spot, just mowing that middle.
And here comes BC, up the tape.
Davey catches him out in the open, but gets hit by Ali in the process, but he takes BC down.
That'll make it 4-5 Excessive.
Davey's taking a walk. He's trying to ask where, but it ain't happening.
And there goes Nicky Kuba to fill the spot.
Nice move, nice move. Thomas Taylor, man, he just got taken out of the red zone. 4-on-4.
And bam! Frazier gets hit. He's gone.
Wow, 3-4, Excessive lead.
And Nicky Kuba's getting pulled.
Johnny Perchek tries to move up. Ref says he's hitting the leg. Rich Telford still playing that taco. He's been mowing it from there the whole game.
But he got hit. Here comes the ref to pull him out. Greenspan hit him. Greenspan set his sights and nailed him. We got a 2-on-2. It's a brand new game, Rocky.
Absolutely. Dynasty's Greenspan and Lang versus Excessive Elberly and Marshall.
And something's got to happen here. Here comes Everly making a move. Time's about to expire. He can feel it.
Oh, but he gets hit. A 1-for-1 is called.
And that'll do the game. Excessive just shot themselves in the foot with that 1-for-1 penalty.
But they really didn't have a choice. They had to make a move.
And now Lang's got to get this flag and hang it at the Dynasty end before time expires.
He's motoring.
He certainly is. And that's going to do it. Dynasty 95-15, closing out the match, 2nd win of the season, locking down another Super 7 overall title. Rocky, run it down for us.
Here we go. Everly bolts off in the red zone, knowing time is a factor. Gets hit from Oliver Lang. Kept going. It didn't matter, though, because Oliver Lang shot down the tape, shot Matty Marshall out anyways.
And one final word from our refs. Nicky Kuba was pulled for profanity, not for getting shot. Here's our standings at event number 4, Dynasty on top. Let's go down to the champs, $20,000 richer. They're hanging out with Tony.
Standing here with Dynasty, they have just won the Las Vegas tournament and actually won 15 games in a row here. Not a single loss for the team. How's it feel, guys?
It feels incredible. It's amazing.
So what can you tell me about strategy going into these finals games?
Well, the other night we sat down and we know that we are all fantastic players. We just got to get it out and put it on the field, and we put the extra effort in. We always put effort in to walk the field and stuff like that, but you know, we knew what we had to do in order to win this tournament. Winning this tournament meant a lot to us. Now we are Triple Crown winners again for the 3rd year, as well as the PSP, X-Ball already. We won the World Series, the NPPL, and the Millennium already. There's still 3 more tournaments. So we had to work hard. We had to just get it up. You know, everybody started hating on us but it's hard to win tournaments, so all the time.
So what are you guys going to do tonight to celebrate?
Well, we're in Vegas, so I'm sure we can find a few things to do, you know?
All right, thanks, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you, Tony. Overall standings after 3 European events and 4 U.S. events look like this. Dynasty has another series championship, but who will finish second? Excessive, Avalanche, and Arsenal are all still in the mix. Here's our WDP move of the tournament. Rocky?
Has to go to Oliver Lang. Closed out game 2 for Dynasty by eliminating Neil Eberle during his run-through and then taking out Excessive's last man, Matty Marshall.
Well, that's going to do it from Sam Boyd Stadium here in Las Vegas, Nevada. The NPPL Super 7 World Series now moves on to San Diego, California for the Commander's Cup. The 2004 NPPL overall champions will be crowned at our final event. Until then, I'm Artie Edmonds, along with Rocky Cagnoni and Tony Johnson, encouraging you to play safe, play fair, and play hard. You've been watching the NPPL Super 7 World Series, the world's premier paintball league. Bye now from Las Vegas.